Welcome to the Grudge Match Series Round 3 pre-match briefing video. The purpose of this video is to give the contestants as well as the viewers of the match an equal understanding of the rules and layout of the match mission. Like in rounds 1 and 2, this match will score air-to-air kills during the match. One difference for round 3 is that there is no maximum score planned at this time. Instead, only total match time will be used, meaning there is no limit on how many points one team may accumulate, and when the match timer reaches 0, the team with the highest total score will win. Like in previous rounds, any loss of an aircraft counts as a point for the opposing team, so be careful for those CFITs and ground operation incidents. Now let's talk about what's new for round 3. As you may know, the upcoming AJS-37 Viggen by Leatherneck Simulations is joining us this time around, piloted by the developers themselves. We are excited to have this amazing new aircraft join the fray, and to make things more interesting, we have changed a few things to accommodate our new aircraft lineup. Round 3 brings the introduction of scoreable ground targets. Each team has 24 targets total, which equals all of the aircraft of the opposing team times 3. What this means is that each team has the opportunity to score the equivalent of wiping out the entire enemy team 3 times by taking out all the ground targets. The targets are made up of 12 ships and 12 land vehicles. They are undefended and will require their respective teams to organize a defensive and offensive plan, both to protect their assets while destroying the enemies. The layout of these assets, as well as the mission layout overall, will be covered last in this video. The Grudge Match series deals with very different aircraft, all with their own unique advantages and disadvantages. While the Viggen may be the finest strike aircraft, it is outnumbered 2-1, and Team Fishbed enjoys the advantage of having its ground and sea targets approximately 25 kilometers closer to home to help offset the standoff advantage of the Viggen. The air-to-air capabilities of the Fishbed will help to balance this, but ultimately pilot skill and above all else team coordination will take the day, as in previous rounds. Let's talk about the layout of the mission in round 3. As you can see, Team Fishbed is based out of Sukhumi, with Team Viggen and Tiger launching out of Kubaleti, about 70 miles south. Both air bases are well defended, and no targets at the air bases, ground targets that is, will count for points. Players can be attacked while operating on the ground, but this is highly discouraged. Next we look at sea and land target locations. Note that both teams have the same units as their targets, that is tankers for the sea targets and BTR-80s for land targets. Again, note Fishbed has its targets closer to home to make things a bit more even. Either team can ultimately decide to focus on air-to-ground and sea, air-to-air, or a balance of both as a path to match victory. As a note for contestants, this briefing image can be downloaded from the Event TeamSpeak file browser at any time. Closing out the layout review, note the positions of bullseye for both teams, and finally, the approximate area of both teams' AWACS aircraft. As always, the AWACS is a valid target, and this round it will count for 1 air-to-air point. I hope this video has been helpful in preparing you for the upcoming match. If you are a contestant, please contact the event organizers via email with any questions. If you are a viewer, feel free to post the questions or remarks in the comments below. On behalf of the Grudge Match series, SASim.com, Leatherneck Simulations, Maple Flag Missions, and the Black Knight Squadron, welcome to round 3. We will see you in the air.